Hi, Crave Holistic, S here, detox therapist, herbalist. Today I wanted to discuss digestion and the microbiome in our digestive tract, and those are the little cells that live within your immune system, which is 70% of your digestion. So oftentimes when I'm working and people approach me about bloating, having issues with any issues in the digestion health, whether it be diverticulitis or Crohn's, it's a deficiency of digestive enzymes. And when I approach them with that angle, it's almost like, what? They've never been really told this, so and also taking probiotics. And I'm going to discuss the two differences between probiotics and digestive enzymes, because they both play a role in the digestive health and creating that good bacteria, but they work differently as far as their functions. So whenever somebody says, I have bloating, I don't feel well after I eat, I always start with, well, what are you eating? It could be things that you're eating that is very difficult to digest, things that need more assistance in digesting as far as foods. So I want to touch on that just a little bit, but mainly you need a digestive enzyme. And there's different enzymes and different blends, and a lot of times it gets confusing for the average person that don't study enzymes. I have a certification on enzyme therapy, so I can really go into depth with the importance of taking digestive enzymes. I'll break it down today just a little bit, and you'll understand why it's so important to take enzymes or relieve your body from having to digest things that are, difficult to break down in your GI tract. So first, you want to think about your stomach, your intestines. It's like tubular, it's when you look at it in a picture, and I'll try to put some links below about so that you can see and get more of a visual, but most people know what the stomach looks like. And it's really flesh, bounded up in there. So if you were to, suppose, take a plastic bag and make it tubular and stuff food in there, and then put it in 98 degrees or higher, that's the body temperature, if things are really hard to digest, they're going to sit there and they're going to rot, and they're going to create free radicals and acidic waste. And, acid versus alkalinity is a main factor in that realm, because you want to have your body more alkaline. And when your blood is not alkaline, then you become ill. So eating what you eat is important. Okay, and eating things that are easy to digest is extremely important. So if you're eating things that are not easy to digest, you want to take the enzymes that are high in protease, which mainly is the enzyme to break up protein, and primarily to break up animal-based proteins. I will do a video on plant-based nutrition, because that's the future. And with everything that I've studied throughout the years of my whole 15 years and more that I have studied holistic wellness, everything is pointing towards plant-based nutrients. And when I get into that video, I'm going to go deep into it. But right now, just want to touch on that. Plant-based proteins is more alkaline. Okay, many reasons why. And I do post this on my Crave Holistic Facebook. I'll put the link below. And I'll have videos and things of doctors talking about this. And I've even seen a big transition in people around me that I suggest and encourage them to try. And just looking at the cells in the blood, which is another thing that I am certified in, amazing transformations. So, digestive enzymes, we'll get to it. You want to take a good plant-based digestive enzyme because it's going to break up your food, and the food is not going to sit in your gut causing bloating. Okay, when you eat fruit, you want to eat it separate from anything else because fruit tends to digest quicker, but if it's mixed with other things, then the fruit is digesting faster than the other things, and then it's just causing a big environment for gas and acidity. So you want to do that. Eat fruit on an empty stomach, period. Okay. The other thing is, if you're eating a plate of food and you're having cheeses and meats and things like that, you want to take an enzyme that's high in protease. Protease is the enzyme that breaks up protein. A lot of us are eating too much protein. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. So eating less animal protein and eating the protein that's alkaline in plant-based diets is going to help you feel better and relieve the uric acid that that animal proteins create and cause havoc in the body. They're microscopic, so you don't see them, and they're like little shards of glass that bind up in your joints, causing pain and inflammation. So that's what I would encourage you to do, and take a plant-based enzyme. Take it every day with your meals, unless you're converting into more of an alkaline diet, and then you don't have to take them as much. Because usually you'll be eating raw foods and they contain the enzymes in there. If you'd like to know more about enzymes, I'm going to do a video on enzymes in the blood. Those are called proteolytic, and I'll get more into depth with those. But for right now, I just want to encourage you, if you are eating things and you're bloated and you don't feel well, you feel tired after you eat, I would encourage you to change to a more plant-based diet. But if you're still going to be eating the foods that you're eating, take an enzyme. Probiotics are good for your immune system because they help with creating good bacteria to fight off the bad bacteria. Because if you're eating things that are hard to digest, trust me, you'll have some bacteria in there that it's not friendly to your gut microbiome and your GI tract, hence your immune system. So I encourage you to take a probiotic, and you want to take it on an empty stomach, primarily at night or early in the morning before you eat anything, so that they can get down into the lower GI and colonize. And that's how they work. So they'll start creating more, and they'll help the production of enzymes. So probiotics help for your body to produce enzymes, digestive enzymes, along with the enzymes that live in your blood called proteolytic enzymes. So definitely want to do the probiotics and enzymes. So the probiotics are one every night or morning, and the enzymes are one with each meal. Okay, so if you'd like to know more, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much for viewing this video. I appreciate you. I want to help, so send me any questions or comments. And as here signing off, you have a great week. Bye.